Upheaval in the crypto markets today as we see Bitcoin get rejected at $24,000. Of course, there has been a negative price impact on Cardano. Usually happens all the time. We're trading at $0.48 as we see. We're down 3.59% on that daily time frame, down 1.68% against Bitcoin, but we still have a really significant market cap of $16.2 billion, and we rank 8 amongst other cryptocurrencies. So this is still pretty impressive stuff. In this video, we're going to explore everything VASIL hard fork. We're going to also look at a bit of technical analysis and what's going on with Cardano. Where could Cardano go over the next few weeks? So stick around, guys. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel because I'm doing a $200 giveaway of my favorite crypto project, Lucky Block. All you need to do to enter is subscribe, so you know what to do. So let's just jump into what's going on at the moment with Cardano. You can see on the weekly time frame we have came up to a nice swing high over here. We did break back through that 0.5 level to $0.54, but unfortunately we got rejected and we're still in a bit of a macro downtrend. We're just seeing that rollover and the price is now plummeting down. On Lunar Crush we can see that the social engagement is also down a little bit this week as well. Social mentions is up and the price is also up, so that is good. However, we do really want to see this project go viral on Twitter because holders are just getting a bit bored of nothing really happening. It's just consolidating at this very fine level, this $half mark. So just doing a bit of Twitter research, we can see Alfred Mosca. If all goes well, we've got 8 days to the VASIL hard fork. This is when it actually gets deployed on the mainnet, the most significant update of the Cardano blockchain since Shelley. So really good. We can see here that there is actually a reply from Randy saying, well, the most marketed was the Alonzo pump and dump. They got enough dollars to get through the bear at the expense of diehard community holders. Expect nothing but delays going forward to get things right. No rush since they're sitting on a mountain of dollars paid for by all the new people. Pretty crazy. Maybe it's a truthful comment. I'm not really sure what to think of it. But we can see here there's another tweet. So this is what I want to share with you, what the VASIL hard fork entails, what different areas of the ecosystem is actually going to have an impact on, and why it's important to you as a holder or potentially a new investor for Cardano. So Nils Codes on Twitter said, for those wondering about the Cardano VASIL hard fork, here are my thoughts on why I don't think we'll see it in July. It might not happen in July. I mean, let's see. And why that's okay. So there's a thread. We're going to kind of ignore the thread for now. But I want to show you this blog, which he did actually post. And I think it's quite important to understand what's going on. So Cardano is approaching VASIL upgrade. What to expect? The VASIL upgrade will bring significant performance and capability enhancements to Cardano, so it just gives you more reason to be bullish. In June, the Node team released the brand new Cardano Node version 1.35.0, the foundation for the VASIL upgrade. This latest release enables the use of new Plutus capabilities after the VASIL upgrade, including Node and CLI support for reference inputs, inline datums, reference scripts, collateral output, and Plutus v2 primitives. So it's pretty big stuff, you know. Massive update here on the network. It's going to make everything so much better. All about VASIL, as well as bringing improvements to smart contracts. The upgrade is part of the Basho phase. So as we can see here on the roadmap, this is part of the scaling phase off of the official Cardano website. They've already done foundation, decentralization, smart contracts. This is the scaling phase. This is an era of optimization, improving scalability and interoperability of the network. And I love this roadmap. I'm just so bullish on it. It's really nice. Where were we? So VASIL will be deployed at the protocol level using Cardano's hard fork combinator and innovative technology which enacts seamless protocol transitions and ledger upgrades, minimizing disruption for end users. If we scroll down a little bit, we can find a few more benefits. I'm just kind of nitpicking or cherry picking the parts worth speaking about. We can see VASIL will further improve the already powerful Plutus platform, enabling developers to create faster, more efficient dApps. Optimization for smart contracts allows for better leveraging of Cardano's UTXO model or EUTXO model. If we scroll down a bit more, Plutus v2, the VASIL upgrade will also include Cardano's cryptographic primitives improvements, enabling greater interoperability options for other blockchains. More interoperability means more network users, more bridges, etc. A tuned Plutus interpreter and the new COS model, which are all part of the Plutus v2 scripts. Scroll down a bit more, ready for VASIL. So we can see the VASIL upgrade represents a step change in the capability of Cardano. Diffusion pipelining will allow for greater network throughput, while the new Plutus enhancement will open up new developer use cases and offer significantly improved dApp user experiences. VASIL is a complex program of work. Projects will need to check backward compatibility, and SPOs will need to make some scripting adjustments. So it's really, really big stuff, this Basho phase. Here, the scalability and the VASIL hard fork is part of that. I'm not sure if it's mentioned here exactly, but yeah, scalability is very, very important for any infrastructure or layer 1 project, and that's what we're seeing here. So a bit of price analysis as well. I just want to show you that a lot of people are really, really bullish, and I'm still hyper bullish long term, but let's not forget we are in a macro downtrend. There are many macroeconomic factors suppressing a bull market right now. Now, what I've spotted here, guys, I want to show you a little pattern. A very infamous pattern, quite notorious for being a bit bearish, I suppose you could say. We've got a little head and shoulders forming here. As we can see, we've got our left shoulder, we've got our head forming here, and we've got the right shoulder forming over here. So I just want to show you this because it is effectively a bearish pattern. And why should we worry about this? Well, usually you do see a continuation in downside, and the way we're going to measure the actual potential reduction in the price is by taking the head all the way to the neckline, and what you do is you do get a price forecast or speculation. So if we do actually lose the support here on this head and shoulders, which is a bearish reversal pattern, we can see effectively what's going to happen is we might drop down to at least the $0.4 level again, which is is possible. Let's not rule it off right now. We did see a bearish divergence on this time frame too, where the price came up, as we can see. However, on the RSI we saw a lower high, so effectively there's a bearish divergence. We've also got that bearish head and shoulders pattern here on that 4 hour time frame. If we look at the 1 hour, you can see we're just getting that rollover at the moment. Big hourly red candle here, but we are getting a bounce off of this support level. So there's also that at the same time, the neckline at $0.47. We could get a bounce here. Maybe we'll see some continuation back to the upside. If we zoom out, I mean, Cardano's already performed really, really nicely from the bottom here, which was input on the Terra Luna FUD crash. We are still up 26%, but of course, $0.68 was the real take profit zone, because that's where investors had a huge opportunity to make 80% return on investment. Now, we are still very much in this macro downtrend. As you see on the macro side, we are in this descending channel, and I suppose residing within it, we've got this little descending channel here, as well as that symmetrical triangle, which we've recently broken out of, but now we're getting that head and shoulders pattern. So it's really, really hard to sort of forecast exactly what's going to happen in these bear markets, of course, but we are obviously in a very, very big downtrend since September 2021. Would like to at least see some of the upcoming resistances broken out of. I mean, the first target would be, of course, $1.04, but until we really see a pump back up to at least this resistance line here, I'm looking at the 0.52. I'm not feeling particularly bullish at the moment, but I do think these are great levels to be dollar cost averaging in if you have got a long-term portfolio. So as we can see, upheaval in the markets. Bitcoin is back down to $22.6k, Ethereum at $1.5k. Market doesn't look too bad considering we are in a significant bear market right now. The Bitcoin rainbow or logarithm regression chart still demonstrates that we are in a fire sale. So again, it's just more data supporting that. It's probably a good time to start getting some of that cryptocurrency at a low cost. Really, really good, because it just reminds us of COVID-19 crash in March 2020, as well as when we're in this blue zone over here for a few years, we did see the price come into the red zone or the bubble territory eventually. So it's just things I'm feeling extremely bullish about. Hopefully we will see a bit of continuation to the upside here. Fear and greed index, we're sitting at 33. Could be headed towards a neutral market. Nobody really knows. But what we do know is Cardano's got some great protocol upgrades coming up, and with the Basho phase and scalability and things like this, interoperability, that's very, very important to strengthen the network's value, and that alone should create an increase in the price. I'd like to think in 2022 we will at least revisit $1, but I don't think it will be something that we hold. I think we'll come up, get the rejection, and we'll just start chopping around the $1 to 0.37 level for a while before breaking through, because really this is a key sensitive area, this range here between 0.96 and $1.43. It's a very, very sensitive area for Cardano, and this was all just massive hype as everyone FOMO'd back in, euphoria, overextended market, extreme greed, and all these things that we don't really want to see, you know, on the charts, to be honest. So quickly before we go, we're going to check on the head and shoulders. Are we likely to actually break this head and shoulders? Because on the 4-hour time frame, we are putting through a daily, a 4-hourly green. The volume is okay. We've slumped. We've lost a little bit. 20-day moving average. See, this is what typically makes me feel bullish, is because we're underextended on it at the moment, and the Bollinger Bands, we are towards the lower ribbon. And typically, when we're at the bottom of the ribbon, we do see a bullish reversal. But bear in mind, of course, guys, that there is a bearish head and shoulders pattern right here. It's on the charts. We can see the left shoulder. We've got the head. We've got the right shoulder here. So expect a continuation to the downside if Bitcoin cannot get some positive price action. Anyway, that's probably a wrap from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, do smash the subscribe button. Remember, subscribing enables you to join in on my $200 worth of Lucky Block giveaway. Massive thanks to all the new viewers. Please do sub, like, comment, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye now, guys.